Hey everyone, welcome back. Things are heating up in the world of football because Brazil has just 20 days left before their next matches. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. First up, the Seleção faces Japan, followed closely by a clash with South Korea. But what exactly is Carlo Ancelotti planning for these games? How are the coaching staff preparing? Well, here's the inside scoop. Already, the Brazilian coaching staff and technical panel have split into multiple teams. One group is stationed in Europe, monitoring the Champions League, La Liga, Ligue 1, Serie A, the Premier League, Bundesliga, basically every major league where Brazil stars are playing. Meanwhile, another group is based in Brazil, keeping a close eye on domestic competitions like Copa Libertadores and other local leagues. This means that every key player is being observed from multiple angles, ensuring no detail is missed. The coordination is meticulous, almost surgical, and it's clear that Ancelotti is leaving nothing to chance. What's particularly interesting is the strategy Carlo is following. Unlike some managers who experiment heavily in friendlies, Ancelotti seems to be focusing on building a near-perfect squad right away. There's little room for trial and error. The clock is ticking, and the 2026 World Cup is already influencing his decisions. And make no mistake, his priority is defense. Yes, you heard that right. While attacking football often grabs the headlines, Ancelotti's coaching philosophy has always leaned towards defensive solidity. He wants a team that is tough to break down, a midfield that can dominate and protect the back line, and a defense that is organized, cohesive, and reliable. If you followed his career, especially at Real Madrid, you know he loves a calculated approach. He likes controlling the game, managing the tempo, and ensuring that by the final whistle, his team extracts maximum results. For Brazil, this means we're likely to see a squad that is balanced, strong in defense, and tactically disciplined in midfield. Attacking flair will still be there, of course. Brazil wouldn't be Brazil without it, but the emphasis will clearly be on structure and control. Now, when it comes to the squad announcement for these upcoming friendlies against Japan and South Korea, things get even more interesting. Unlike World Cup qualifiers, FIFA doesn't set strict rules for friendly matches. Teams can announce their squad even 2 days before the game if they want. However, Ancelotti and his staff are taking a much more organized approach. Since the 13th, observation teams in Europe and Brazil have been completing their detailed scouting and monitoring process. Once all the reports are in, the final squad will likely be ready to be announced on the 2nd, giving fans a clear picture of the lineup for the friendlies. This process reflects Ancelotti's bigger plan for the 2026 World Cup. Everything he's doing now is building toward a well-structured, cohesive, and high-level Brazilian squad. Every tactical decision, every player observation, and every match report is geared towards creating a team that not only performs in friendlies, but is ready to compete on the world stage. It's about precision, preparation, and purpose. And based on what we're seeing, it's safe to say that disappointment is unlikely. So, what can we expect from the actual team? First, the defense will be the backbone. Strong, coordinated, and hard to penetrate. The midfield will combine defensive control with the ability to transition into attack, giving the forwards the freedom to shine. Strikers will have clear roles, but the focus won't be on individual brilliance. It will be on collective strength, ensuring the team functions as a single, well-oiled unit. This is classic Ancelotti, a team built on balance, intelligence, and resilience. And here's something to remember. This isn't just about the friendlies. It's a first glimpse of a Brazil squad being molded with the 2026 World Cup in mind. Every observation, every report, every tactical adjustment is part of a long-term vision. By the time the tournament comes around, Brazil won't just have talent. They'll have a carefully calibrated system, ready to challenge any opponent. So, as fans, what should we be looking for? Watch how the defense communicates, how the midfield controls the tempo, and how players adjust to Ancelotti's tactical plan. Look for cohesion, discipline, and the kind of preparation that signals serious intent for the World Cup. And of course, enjoy the flair and brilliance that Brazilian football naturally brings. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What's your prediction for Brazil's lineup against Japan and South Korea? Which players do you think will shine? And who do you expect to anchor the defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're a regular viewer, don't forget to follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube to stay updated with all the latest insights. So, to sum it up, Carlo Ancelotti is working with a meticulous plan, splitting his staff across continents to monitor players, analyzing every detail, and building a squad that is strong, balanced, and strategically prepared. The friendlies are not just matches. They are a stage for Brazil's preparation for the 2026 World Cup. Expect a defense-first approach, a solid midfield, and a team that blends tactical discipline with natural attacking talent. The squad announcement is expected soon, and when it comes, we'll finally see the first glimpse of this carefully constructed Brazilian team in action.